Good morning, wet shavers and podcast lovers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put on your earbuds, adjust your speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a little bit of this and a little bit of that in podcast form. Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next 3MB airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning again, and welcome to another episode of Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. I am having a second cup, as a matter of fact. I'm drinking Trader Joe's Joe coffee. This is a wonderful, wonderful coffee, as they write on their packaging here. An exceptionally smooth cup of coffee. This is a medium roast. 100% Arabica ground coffee. It really is terrific. If you have a Trader Joe's in your area, stop in and grab a bag of this. It really is a nice, smooth cup of coffee. And again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, you know what I've forgotten to mention in previous Second Cup podcasts and also in the Monday morning mailbag? We're in October, so to many in the wet shaving world, this is Taboktober. Yeah, an opportunity all month long to use Tabak shaving soap and all the related items to Tabak, the aftershaves and the balms, that sort of thing. What a wonderful shave soap Tabak is. I absolutely love it. It was a game changer for me early on in my wet shaving journey. Absolutely. Wonderful lather, beautiful, beautiful scent. Just that barbershop quality scent. If you haven't tried Tabak, now is the time to try it. It's perfect for that wonderful fall morning shave. Oh, it really is terrific. Now, of course, we've talked about this in the past, that they've switched formulations. They've gone from a tallow-based formula to a vegan formula. I still have the tallow-based soap pucks in my shave den, and I really enjoy those a great deal. And try as I might to order new pucks, I still keep getting the tallow-based shave soap puck. They're slowly phasing in the vegan formula pucks, from what I understand. But I'm reading a variety of reports from different wet shavers out there, and some really like the vegan formula. Others are not too impressed. They prefer the tallow-based. I guess it's going to take some time for people to become more accustomed to the newer formula. I'm interested in trying it, and I hope to try it here in the near future. I'm going to order some more and see what arrives, whether I get the tallow-based or I get the vegan formula. Also, because it's October, it's Taboktober, but because it's October, and October starts with the letters OC, make sure to use your open comb razor. How about that? I thought that was very, very clever as well, to go along with Taboktober, to use your open comb razor. And that's what I've been doing in the month of October. I've had a few shaves with an open comb razor, but actually it's a hybrid open comb razor. Now, viewer Beth Jones very kindly donated to the channel the Yates 921M, which is a fabulous, fabulous razor. It's a beautiful, mild, smooth shave. It's absolutely fantastic. We talked about it on the Monday morning mailbag, and we'll be having a review of this, a shave and a review of it. It's wonderful, but there's also an optional hybrid plate that you can get for it. which matches up very well with the 921 mild. So you take out the mild base plate and you plug in this hybrid plate. And one side is open comb and the other side is a scalp straight bar. And boy, is that a great, great shave. So I've been enjoying using that plate as well as the mild plate. Now, if you want something with a little more punch, they also offer a high level and an extra high level base plate. So if you want to get something that's a little more aggressive, you have that option as well. Now, the 921M, I likened it to the milder version of the Game Changer safety razor, the Razor Rock Game Changer. Game Changer is a wonderful, wonderful razor, beautifully mild, smooth, efficient, and the 921M is right there in the ballpark. So if you do have the Game Changer and you want to try the 921, but you want something that maybe has a little more punch, you might want to consider maybe getting the H plate or the EH plate. That sort of thing. Now, the hybrid plate really is in the mild category as the same as the mild base plate is what I mean to say. So there's some options for you there this morning then. Top October open comb razor. And if you're interested in an open comb razor of sorts, you can get the Yates 921M and also order that hybrid plate. The hybrid plate comes in solid brass, by the way. The 921M is 316 stainless steel. It's CNC machined. It's very precise. It's very well made. And the hybrid plate is a nice brushed brass. Now, the 921 that I have is a stone washed finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really, really good looking razor. But they also have some other finishes. So you might want to check those out. So there you go. October, Top October, use your open comb. Yeah, what a great way to kick off the fall season. Viewer Carl Pennington wrote, there has been some discussion lately about styptic pencils. I did see on Shave Nation this week that Perasso has a Nick Sealer gel stop. It has a lot of great reviews. Might have to get some. Yeah, I looked this up, and thanks very much for that, Carl. I looked that up. This is the Perasso Nick Sealer Gel Blood Stop for nicks and cuts. As I describe here on the product page, Perasso Nick Stop Repair Gel. It's a clear gel. Amazing product that seals nicks and cuts like magic. Great for those occasional oops moments. To apply, squeeze out a very small amount and apply to affected area for instant results. Extremely effective and dries clear, unlike a styptic pencil. No white spots on your face. And they go on to say, Perasso products are a favorite of barbers around the world since 1926. Now, it comes in a handy squeeze tube, 10 milliliters, or 0.034 fluid ounces. And as they say here, great for travel use. Yeah, something that size would be very, very good for travel. It is $12.99 United States dollars. Yeah, that's a lot of money for something that small, but if it's highly effective, sure, why not? If you just need a little bit of a dab and it's going to instantly stop that nick and seal it up, why not? Now, we've talked about other products that can be used in place of the classic styptic pencil. Goodline, the Goodline applicator, it's a roller ball kind of a styptic pencil device. It has some liquid ingredients in there, and the roller ball applicator just applies these ingredients to your nick and seals it up. I purchased mine at CVS for about $3.25 for one small stick. It retails for about $6.50, but I got it at 50% off. I don't think it's worth $6.50, to be perfectly honest with you. I've mentioned that in the past. If you can get it for $3.25, yeah, all the better. I think that would be a better price to try out something like that. There's also the Pacific Shaving Company's Nick Stick. And as they write, no tissue paper, no chalky residue, dries clear. Liquid roll-on applicator puts nicks in their place with vitamin E and aloe. 0.25 ounces. Now, this is a 2-pack for $12.50 on Amazon. I'll link it below so you can get a good look at it. And that seems to be very, very similar to the Goodline product that I've talked about in the past. Now, the one that I've used recently is the Barber Up styptic pencil set. Actually, it's what they call their green sticks with a 3-pack of travel styptic pencils. Stops bleeding for razor nicks for men, sanitary and great for barbers or personal use is what they write on their product page. I'll have a link to that below. And it is a really nice set for the money. They give you 3 travel-size styptic pencils, which look like they're going to last a good long time. And then they also give you what they call green sticks. This is a package. It looks like a matchbook package. And it looks like little matchsticks. And on the end of these are, styptic pencil material that you can remove one of these matches, so to speak, one of these styptic matches, and then just wet that and apply that to your nick. And that came in real handy for me recently because I was having a shave and I was using an adjustable razor. And as I always say, I prefer razors that are on the milder side, and I just couldn't help myself again. And I turned up that razor a little more aggressively than I should have. I slipped up and I really caught myself along my jawline close to my chin. But this product really sealed it up and really saved the day for me. And what's really nice is I was able to have successive shaves after that and not aggravated at all. It did such a nice job of sealing things up. And it did take a little time to heal up. But again, the point here is, and the very, very good part of all this, is that it did a great job in sealing up the nick and also sealed it up in such a way that I didn't aggravate it further. And I'm just really, really very, very happy about that. I'll link that one below as well. So I'll link all those products. The Paraso product, the Pacific Shaving Company Nick Stick product, the Barber Up product. And if I can find the Good Line product online on Amazon, I'll link that one as well. Just be aware of the pricing. Really, the styptic pencils are priced very, very well. They're very, very affordable. And yeah, you do have that white chalky residue, but you know what? It sloughs off, it cleans off. You can throw a little aftershave on that or a little bit of balm after the healing process, and it's gone. You don't have to really worry about the chalky residue, laying about on your skin after your shave. Just let it do its thing, and then after it's complete, you can just get a little aftershave or a little bit of balm, and that chalky white residue will come right off. If you don't want to go through that, then check out these other products. They may or may not be worth the price of admission. I'll leave that up to you. I'll put them out there so you can investigate them. Thanks again to Carl Pennington for pointing out the Paraso product, which is a nice option. Thanks again, Carl. Really do appreciate it. Now, since it's Taboctober, here's a bit of a twist. Viewer Leslie Fitzer wrote the following. Hi, Mark. As you know, I have long been a fan of Taboc. I have wanted to try a florist soap, being an iconic brand stretching back over 300 years and being the choice of many famous people and very British. Their soap retails at £35, which is a little expensive for a soap. However, recently I had the opportunity to buy the Florist 89 for £25, so decided to give it a go. Not sure why I decided to smell 89 and Taboc side by side, but I did, and guess what? If I had been blindfolded, I would struggle to tell which is which. Florist 89 came out 8 years before Taboc. Makes me think. Keep well and keep safe. Leslie, thanks very much for that email. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for introducing us to Florist 89. Folks, I found the website for Florist 89. It is at floristlondon.com, I believe is the website. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's www.floristlondon.com. And here's the description of number 89, Citrus and Woody. It is 24 pounds on their website. It's 100 grams. And as they write here, a triple milled shaving soap refill to accompany our shaving soap bowl, formulated with shea butter to create a rich, creamy lather for a smooth shave and an expert finish. Orange and bergamot blended with lavender and neroli give this scent its classical cologne aspect. Warm with a touch of spicy nutmeg, the floral heart is underscored by the dominant woody accord of sandalwood, cedarwood, and vetiver in this quintessentially English gentleman's fragrance. Wow. Wow. That's the description alone just sounds phenomenal. Now, here are the fragrance notes. The top notes are bergamot, lavender, neroli, nutmeg, orange, and petitgrain. The heart notes are orris, geranium, rose, and yang. That's Y-L-A-N-G, Y-L-A-N-G. I guess that's lang lang, and the Y is probably silent. The base notes are cedarwood, musk, oak moss, sandalwood, and vetiver. Wow, that is really, really fantastic. Leslie, thanks so much for introducing us to this. I'm really interested. I don't know if they will ship worldwide from this site, but I will link the site, and hopefully it'll lead some of us to find a USA distributor. Just know it's 24 pounds. Alexa, how many US dollars is 24 pounds?
24 pounds is about 26 US dollars and 60 cents.
24 pounds, that translates into 26 US dollars. So there you go. Florist of London, number 89. 24 pounds for 100 gram soap refill. And Leslie says, side by side, you can't tell the difference between that and Tambach. Now, this is rather interesting because, as I said previously, earlier in the show, that there is this ongoing debate whether or not the new Tambach formulation, the new vegan Tambach formulation, is as good as the tallow-based formula that they have been using for years and years and years and years. So perhaps if you out there find that the Tambach vegan formula is not up to the standard of the tallow-based formula, well, here is one you can try that might give you outstanding performance and give you that same great classic Tambach-like scent. So, Leslie, thanks so much for passing this along. Really do appreciate it. This next comment comes from viewer Robert Fagan. Now, he left this in the comments area of the video review I recently did on the Phoenix Shaving Ultra Shave Soap in CK6. What a marvelous scent. Beautiful performance from CK6. But I had an all Phoenix Shaving shave. I used Ultra Shave Soap, the Cube 2.0, the aftershave, the Ultra Aftershave. I used the Doppler shave brush. I used the Copper Ascension razor, double open comb twist adjustable razor. Boy, that's a beautiful razor. Love that razor. A Phoenix Shaving Strangelet razor blade, Phoenix Shaving alum block, no slip grip, and the dry dock system. So you get the point, though. I just used it was an all Phoenix Shaving shave, and it was wonderful. And I happen to remark that it's a little early for Christmas, but this soap, this razor, this brush would make wonderful, wonderful Christmas gifts. So Robert wrote, great shave, great video. I replayed the video where you said, if you're looking for Christmas gifts, this soap, this razor, and this brush when my wife walked in the room. Hopefully she'll get the hint. Thanks, Mark, for the assist. That's absolutely marvelous, Robert. And the thing is that, as I've mentioned before, when you start doing the traditional wet shave, family members will know exactly what to get you for Christmas. You'll be surprised, in the great shave gear that they end up gifting you for Christmas and birthdays and that sort of thing. Really, really terrific because there's so much out there. It's very easy to find great quality shaving gear. As I say, there is so much out there and available. A quick Google search by a family member or a loved one, they will come across some great stuff, and you'll be surprised by what they find and end up gifting you, or what you find and decide to gift to the wet shaver in your life. Just so much out there at a wide variety of price points. So you'll find something for your wallet. They'll find something that will fit their wallet and will fit your skin and beard type. Absolutely no doubt about it. That's what's so great about doing the traditional wet shave. Once the family knows that you're doing the traditional wet shave, they'll know to get you a really nice piece of shaving gear, whether it be a new brush, a new razor, a different kind of shave soap. There are so many options out there. So they have a lot of choices. There's a lot to choose from, and it also makes it a really enjoyable shopping experience when you come right down to think of it, because there's so much out there. Really great quality stuff, and a lot of great stuff from artisan soap makers too. And the other thing that's really, really nice is you may receive something that you've never heard of, that they researched and they found it, and it's an outstanding product, so you've got something new to try as well. So yeah, great stuff out there. Wet shaving gear makes some wonderful, wonderful gifts for both birthday, Father's Day, graduation day, Christmas, that sort of thing. You can't go wrong in giving something new to the wet shaver in your life. And here's hoping that a lot of you wet shavers out there receive some great gear this Christmas from family members. So, Robert, very, very happy to give you the assist on that one. Thanks again. Viewer Nelson Duarte left this question in the comments area, again, on the review I did of Phoenix Shaving Ultra Shave Soap, because I used the Doppler shaving brush in that review. He asked, hello, which is better, the Doppler shaving brush or the Green Ray shaving brush? It's a great question, and whereas the Green Ray is a fantastic shaving brush. This is the shaving brush that Phoenix Shaving includes in all of their new shaving kits. You can buy a shaving kit that gives you a brush, a razor, a shave soap, that sort of thing. And the shaving brush that they include in those shaving kits, is the Green Ray. It really is a solid performer. They refer to it as the baby brother to the Atomic Rocket, which preceded the Green Ray. The Atomic Rocket was released first, and this is the follow-up brush to it. If you compare those side by side, you can see that the 24 millimeter knot and the handle of the Green Ray is a bit smaller than the 26 millimeter knot and the more substantial handle of the Atomic Rocket. They do look similar. They got a similar kind of look and feel to them. Green Ray is absolutely a fantastic performer, and it's based on a classic Ever-Ready brush from way back in the day. So yeah, there's some great things about the Green Ray. It does have that great retro look. It has a wonderful handle. It has a great 24 millimeter synthetic knot. Just offers some great performance, and this is kind of Phoenix Shaving's go-to brush to include in all of their shaving kits. So it really is a very solid performing shaving brush. However, when you compare it to the Doppler has a more substantial knot, a 26 millimeter knot. It also has a more substantial handle. It's got that great butterscotch color that I like. Thanks, Mom. It feels great in the hand. It's also based on a classic brush of yesteryear, and that would be the Erskine A500. Love the shape of the handle, love the size of the knot, love the size of the handle. It really is terrific. It's great for bowl lathering. It's great for face lathering. I prefer to use it more often with face lathering than bowl lathering. It's just such a great shaving brush. I love the retro look of it. Again, I love the color. It all comes together so well. And it is a more substantial shaving brush. And it's about the same price as the Green Ray. They're both $19.95, but for that money, I think you're getting more brush with the Doppler. Now, at these price points, $20 each, you can buy both the Green Ray and the Doppler. And that is the equivalent to what some others are charging for one shaving brush. So really, why not get them both? Get them both, and then that way you can you have the wonderful option of having both of them and being able to switch from one to the other. One day you can build your lather with the Green Ray. The next day you can build your lather with the Doppler. Treat yourself. Why not give yourself an early Christmas gift? $40 for 2 brushes. That's a great, great deal. It really is, which is another reason why I like Phoenix shaving brushes so much. For that price point, they give you a lot of shaving brush. Absolutely. So, my pick between the two, if you had to pick one between the two, go with the Doppler. I like it because it's more substantial. And of course, I like to use a safety razor for giving myself a head shave, and I like to have that more substantial knot, that 26 millimeter knot, for building a lather on top of my bald head. So that's why I would go with that. 24 millimeter knot is fine, but I like the more substantial knot in building a lather for doing a head shave. That's kind of why I lean towards the Phoenix shaving brushes that have the larger knots. The 24 millimeter knots are wonderful as well. They're great for face lathering. They're great for bowl lathering. You can't go wrong with either one. It's just a matter of which one do you want as far as fitting in your hand. The Doppler is going to have a more substantial handle, a little bit larger knot, and the Green Ray is going to have a handle that's a little more diminutive in size. They're both great. Hey, you know what? Again, at these prices, you know what? Why not get both? You might as well. That's kind of the way I look at it. Thanks again for the comment and the question, Nelson. Really do appreciate it. This next comment comes from viewer James Scott. Now, he commented on a video review I did way back in 2018 for a product called Shave Secret. This is a shave oil. You can buy this at your local big box store or drugstore. It really is a very, very good product. The way it works is all you do is put maybe 4 to 6 drops in the palm of your hand, rub it into your beard, and then take your razor to go about your shave. And it gives you a really, really nice, close shave. I happen to have a bottle of it right here. I'm holding it in my hand. I have this in my DOP kit because if I'm traveling in a pinch, this comes in real handy. It also is very, very good as a pre-shave. You get 18.75 milliliters, and all you need is 4 to 6 drops. Now, I have a friend named Ken Sagladolci who recommended this. He loves this stuff. He is a cartridge razor shaver. Not only does Shave Secret give him a great shave, but he claims that it actually gives longer life to the cartridge razor head that he's using. So he likes it a lot. And as I say, I've used it. I was very impressed with it in using it with the safety razor. So it's good for safety razor use. It's great for cartridge razor use, whichever one you prefer. Shave Secret really is a very, very good product. Now, James wrote the following: I think this product is for people like me who have very, very coarse beards. I love using a brush and soap. However, I always end up with irritation using creams and soaps. This oil is the only product I use that prevents irritation from the multiple passes it takes for me to shave my coarse beard. If you have a lighter beard, this may not be for you. If you struggle getting an irritation-free shave due to having a coarse beard, this may be the product for you. James, thanks very much for the comments on the Shave Secret. I really do appreciate it. Now, I have a lighter beard. My skin borders on the my skin borders on the sensitive side. I'm a fair-skinned individual, and I like Shave Secret, and I have found it to be a very, very good product for me. Again, here's the option I'm offering you. Use it as a pre-shave. Get the 4 to 6 drops and really work it into your skin, and then do a bowl lather and paint that shaving cream on top of the Shave Secret. So now you have two barriers. You have the Shave Secret on the bottom, giving you all that nice protection, and you have that lovely yogurty, thick shave cream, shave lather on top of that you can then shave away very nicely. Give that a try, see if that works. And also, folks, if you're looking for something that is good in a pinch, you don't have time to do a face lather or a bowl lather, you got to run out the door. Shave Secret, very, very good. Just 4 to 6 drops, rub it in, and then take your razor to it, and it'll give you a nice, close, clean, irritation-free shave. Also, you can use it as a pre-shave. I've used it as a pre-shave, and it's worked very, very well. Again, it's something that I would bowl lather with. Sometimes pre-shave oils and doing a face lather, they don't play nice together depending on the shaving soap that you use. But if you bowl lather and just paint that lather on top of that shaving oil, you get a really nice 2-layer protection to your skin. 2 layers of protection really works out wonderfully well. So Shave Secret, I will link to it on Amazon. You can get a 2-pack for about $14. Again, this is 18.75 milliliters in a bottle, and you can get a 2-pack for about $14. I'll link that. You can buy a 2-pack, a 4-pack, a pack of 5, whatever, a 10-pack, whatever you want. Each bottle is 18.75 milliliters. Travel's great. You don't need a lot, maybe 4 to 6 drops, and it'll do a really nice job in giving you good protection for your shave. Again, use it to shave with, or try it out as a pre-shave oil. See how it works. As always, your mileage may vary, but let's go back to what James said. He has a very coarse beard, and this product works for him. So if you're like James and you have a very coarse beard and you're looking for something, give Shave Secret a look and give it a go. Thanks again, James. Really do appreciate it. Since we're in October and the autumn season, I thought I'd include this email I received from viewer William Murphy, and he wrote, "Mark, I just got PAA's Cider House 5 shave soap and star jelly. Boy, what a great scent for fall. It reminds me of a store that used to be in our area that sold all kinds of apple products such as apple juice, apple pies, apple Danish, and coffee cakes, etc. I also received the Moonscape Scuttle. That was really nice to have. It kept my lather warm through my whole shave. I also received the StarCraft brush. I think this will become one of my favorites. Thanks for all your reviews, even though they sometimes cost me money." Laugh out loud. Well, William, I think it's money well spent. I happen to love Cider House 5. What a great scent. I had that last year. Doug and Fran very kindly sent that along when it launched. And I've had it for an entire year. I cracked it open again this autumn. About a month ago in September, and the scent is still wonderfully vibrant. It's just absolutely fantastic, and it just makes a wonderful lather. I love CK6, but I agree with you. It's a wonderful scent for the fall. Absolutely fantastic. And the Moonscape Scuttle, as I've explained, is absolutely a favorite. I am a face latherer. I like to do a lot of face lathering, although the Simpson M7 shave brush that I received very kindly from viewer Jimmy V is a bowl lathering wonder. And if there's any brush that's going to take me away from face lathering, it's the M7, no doubt about it. But I love doing the traditional wet shave, and I love all the gear that's involved with it. The Moonscape Scuttle absolutely is a beautiful item to have in the shave den because it does keep that brush and knot very warm in between razor shaving passes. Absolutely. And the StarCraft brush, absolutely fantastic. That's one of my favorite shaving brushes when it comes to face lathering. I think it's my favorite brush to use for face lathering. It absolutely is wonderful. And again, like all the Phoenix shaving brushes, this one has a great retro look to it. As I've remarked in the past, it was last on my list to acquire. And when I finally got it, I was so blown away by its performance. It really is great for face lathering. And I felt a little bit deprived here. And I thought, gee whiz, I should have bought this one early on. I could have been enjoying so many more face lathering shaves with it. It really is that good. Yeah, so thanks very much for the kind email, William. I really am very happy that Cider House 5 agrees with you, that the Moonscape Scuttle works for you, and the StarCraft brush is quickly becoming a favorite. They are great in my shaving den. I love using them, and I'm happy to hear that you're satisfied with them as well. Thanks again. Okay, before we wrap up, I want to recommend a movie to you all. If you have Amazon Prime, this is free to view through the Amazon Prime service. It's called The Outfit. It stars Mark Rylance, Zoey Deutch, Johnny Flynn, and Dylan O'Brien, and is directed by Graham Moore. This movie was made in 2022. Do not confuse it with other films called The Outfit. This one takes place in 1956 Chicago. Now, Mark Rylance plays a gentleman who owns a gentleman's wear shop. He's not a tailor. He's what he describes as a cutter. This is someone who makes a complete suit of clothes from scratch. And he contrasts that throughout the movie with the definition of a tailor. A tailor is someone who just does alterations, as he explains. A cutter makes a complete suit of clothes for a gentleman from scratch. That's the difference. The movie is very slow and methodical, but it is wonderful. Believe me, hang in there for the first 15, 20 minutes. It really pulls you into the story. The cast is wonderful. Now, all of these actors, to me, are unknowns. I haven't seen any of them in previous film work at all. But the parts they play, to me, are breakthrough roles for all of them. Now, Mark Rylance did receive an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in the movie Bridge of Spies, a Steven Spielberg movie that also starred Tom Hanks. He played a character named Rudolph Abel, a Soviet intelligence officer. And again, he received the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. To be perfectly honest with you, I saw the movie. I don't recall seeing him in the movie at all. But in this movie, The Outfit, he's a standout. Really terrific performance. Now, there is some strong language. There is some violence. In the context of the movie, you'll understand the violence. It is not over the top and gratuitous, but just know that that is there. Yeah, this is a movie that is not for younger audiences, to be perfectly honest with you. First of all, I think it's a little too slow moving for them. And then again, there is that violent content that does pop up every once in a while in the movie. However, it's wonderfully performed by all these actors. They're all top-notch actors at the top of their game. I can't tell you any more about it because it will absolutely spoil the story. But believe me, give it a look. Hang in there for the first 15, 20 minutes. Things start to get going. The real attraction here is the interplay between the actors, the dialogue, the performances. Again, the star, Mark Rylance, really drives this movie. You can't help but be pulled in by his character and the things he says. The dialogue is terrific. It's just well acted. It has a big movie feel, although it only takes place in one location, which is his shop. It's really remarkable. This is the kind of movie that after you see it and all the pieces come together, you're going to want to sit down and watch it again to see where the trail of breadcrumbs has been laid down. I certainly have already started to do that. So I'll have a link below in the description so you'll get the correct movie. It's called The Outfit. It stars Mark Rylance, Zoey Deutch, Johnny Flynn. Dylan O'Brien is directed by Graham Moore. It's a 2022 release. The film is set in 1956 Chicago. It really is a terrific, terrific movie. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, just be aware of the strong use of language that is peppered here and there, and also the a little bit of violence that also takes place in this movie. But really, it's just a terrific, well-acted, well-constructed movie. Terrific story. A lot of twists and turns. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. The Outfit on Amazon Prime. Give it a look when you get a chance. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.